Today I'm excited to announce I have launched a new beginner course using Unity 6 and creating games using C#. This is a complete beginner course aimed at people that have never touched Unity or programming before and want to learn to create games. In the course I cover all of the basics, including installing Unity, how to start it up, how to make our first script, how to navigate the editor, and then we're going to create 3 classic games. We're going to make Pong, Breakout, and Space Invaders. Now I'm going to play the intro video from the course. If you'd like to try it out, please use the link below, which has a coupon code, which is going to drop the price to $12.99 for you. This course is the first course in what's going to become a series of courses on learning to create games using Unity and the C# programming language. In this introduction course of the series, we're going to start right from the basics and assuming you have no knowledge with Unity or C#. So this is going to be the level 1 course that gets all the bare bones and the very basics of programming, Unity, how to use tools, how to design and develop games. So it is going to be a bit basic and it's going to be a bit slower to really make sure you understand these core concepts. The first section is going to cover Unity basics, including how to navigate the editor, how to install it, how to create your project, and many of these other topics. And then we move on to a bit of a primer section on C# and learning the basics of that. After that, we move on to creating our first game, which is going to be Pong. This is a traditional game that's really common to learn when you're developing games, as it teaches a lot. So you're going to learn how to use sprites and work with rigid bodies and a bit of physics in the game, how we're going to create a player controller and take input. You're going to learn a bit about physics and tags and how to use a game manager and a canvas to display text to the user. After this, we're going to move on to Breakout, which is basically a step up from Pong, so it makes sense to move to this game next. We're going to work on what we created in Pong and then just expand upon it. As you can see, a lot of the game mechanics are the same, but we're going to learn how to create blocks and destroy them. We're going to add health to the blocks that change color when you hit them before they get destroyed. And you're going to learn how to start reloading a scene over again, so you can make your game playable more than once. From there, we move on to Space Invaders. And this is going to further expand on this. We learn different ways to manipulate and move objects in our game. We learn some basics about using the input manager, how to play some sounds, how to make a cooldown timer, as well as making our enemies move across the screen and shoot at your player. Overall, I think this is going to be a really good starting point for learning how to make games. I will also be adding a bonus section to this course in the near future based on topics that students recommend that they want to see in this course. I really hope you enjoy this course. Please leave any feedback that you have, and I look forward to seeing what you create.